Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy Keith here. Welcome back to some frickin' dippin' Terraria. I'm just kidding. It's not an episode. This is just more like a little story time. I have to tell. I just think it. Sorry for the frames. So sorry. So sorry. Anyway, guys, top the world load up, and it won't be too bad. It's going to be just a little bit choppy, but I think mining, I want to go all the way down to HW hockey sticks, kill the wall flesh sometimes, whatever. Anyway, guys, I'm just kidding. Let me just slow down a little bit. But I have a story. So basically the only reason I haven't been uploading is because of Florida. I went there for a week and with my dad and my family, and we had a great time. And we came across these pets, and by pets, I mean turtles. Now, who doesn't want a cute little turtle, right? Well, I asked my dad if I could have one. You know what? He was like, "Sure, son. It's your money. You know what? Just go crazy with it. Do whatever the frick you want. It's not my money. It's not my problem." But so basically, I asked him to get a turtle for me, and well, I did. I got up and I told my dad, "Hey man, gotta give me this turtle," and he was like, "Nah, man. Can we skip that, man? I really don't want to. It's like, it's just gonna be like a little road bump because we're heading home. I want to get home quick, and it's halfway across the beach. I really don't want to do that." But he didn't say it like that. He was like, "I don't want to. We're going home." And I was just like, "Dad, you said you would." I brought that crap on him. What type of son would do that? That's like a really rude thing to do, in my opinion. I can't believe I did that. Like, that was just a freaking retarded thing to do. But, I wasn't thinking. I really wanted a freaking turtle, and you know what? My dad took me to get it. And I'm just like, alright, cool. On the way there, I was like, man, what if this turtle is just a blowout? What if it's all hype? And, that's just been going through my head, like, ever since I wanted a turtle. Like, I don't know if I wanted it, but I wanted it, but I didn't want it. I just didn't want to have to take care of it. But what I did was, I got a turtle. Like, after we got in another argument, he said, "I'll be a man of my word, and I'll take you to get your freaking turtle." And I'm like, alright, cool. So, we went to go get my turtle, and we drive all the way across the beach. We sat in the car for about 20 minutes, having to go get this freaking turtle. So, we're there. We get to the store that they're selling them in. You know what I'm saying? And, oh crap. And, so I'm just like, alright, cool. I'm finally getting my turtle. It's gonna be really cool to have one. Show all my friends. I'm gonna get hype. I'm gonna get playground recognition. I'm just kidding. I'm middle school. Rest in peace, playground. But, so I get it. I'm kind of happy. I don't know if I want it, and I'm just like, man, I really don't want this anymore, because I just saw it, like, it was, what the frickin', but it kept on like digging at at the end of its cage, and I'm just sitting there like, man, this poor guy, and I'm sitting here with a turtle, and I recognize one thing. I'm like, dang, man, guess what? And I'm like, realization just hit me, and I was like, the turtle cost $21 freaking dollars for a freaking little turtle. The turtle itself cost 10. The cage cost 6. The food costed freaking 4, which I didn't have enough money for, but my dad just spotted me. I told him he could take that out of my pay any day, rapping all day like you're on a tray. Oh my god, I should just really stop. But so I just sat there like, dang, I don't know if I even want this turtle anymore. So we got it anyway. I got turtle, and I'm like, all right, cool, fine. Like, I'm just sitting here like, all right, whatever. I got what I wanted. Hopefully, like, I'll be more like appreciative, and I'll like love the turtle when I get home. For some reason, I thought that was the deal, but you know what? No, it freaking wasn't the deal at all. I really just sat there for 30 freaking however long, man. I just thought, I was just like, So I just spent $20 on a turtle. Good job, Keaton. Good job. But I was like, my sister pulled up her phone. She started reading facts off about how like a bunch of stuff. You know, it was more like, well, you know what? You got you know what? Guess what, guys? And I'm like, what? And she says, you can get salmonella from turtles. And I'm sitting here like, what? I mean, I knew that, but but I mean, yeah, you do have to touch them. But I'm like, okay, it slipped my mind. I didn't know. I freaking forgot. This is a lot of breath. I gotta take a sip of water. But so I got the turtle in my hands, and I'm sitting there looking at it like it's like a dead rat laying on my freaking lap. So I gave it to my brother. He asked to hold it, and I'm like, all right, here you go. He's like, get rid of it. You get salmonella, not me. Man, pretty low move right there, but you know what? Best man, every man for himself. Oh my God. Staying underground. But so I sat there listening to all these facts, and one that really caught my mind was, she's like, you guys are gonna love this. And I'm like, what now? I mean, you already told me all this crap. Like, what freaking now? Get ready for this. Turtles are legal to sell. They are literally freaking legal. And I bought one. I freaking bought one for $10. So they sold it to me. They didn't give it to me for free. They sold it to me. So my dad was just like, I was sitting here like, Dad, please get this turtle away from me. I don't want this. Are you kidding me? Like, I'm gonna go to jail. I don't want it. Oh God. But so my dad stops at PetSmart, and he said, East and the West. Wow. Screw off. Dang it, I didn't actually type it. Anyway, so basically, I was like, the pirates have arrived. I'm down here. Like, they can't do anything. But I'm like, okay. So let's just go to PetSmart and see if I can like just give this to them. Maybe they'll take it off my hands. No, that's not the case. But we go in there and I'm like, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, okay. So we go in there and we looked for the amphibian section, and we found it. And these two beautiful women were sitting there. Like they were just sitting there waiting for someone to ask them a question. They see us, they get ready, they're all like, have their hands crossed like this. They sitting there like, hello, like, that, whatever. But basically, this girl said, how may I help you? And I'm like, and my dad says, okay, we just purchased a turtle. Or no, he said, do you guys have any turtles? And they're like, yes sir, we do. We have this African one, this other one. So, sorry about that. I didn't mean to. My microphone hit the desk. But, oh crap. So, oh my God, I'm burning. So basically, I'm like, all right, maybe they could take this junk off my hands. But they didn't have the turtle that we had. Like, it was a yellow-backed, whatever. I forgot what it was. But, God, my neck just cracked really hard. It hurt really bad. But, I just, I'm like, crap, what are we going to do now? And so my dad just starts asking facts, like, is it illegal to sell these turtles? Or is it just an old law? And, so she was like, technically it is. But some people, smart people will go you buy this cage, you get a turtle free. Like, technically they're not selling it to you, but you're getting a turtle. They're making bank off the cages and stuff, but that's not the case. Oh God, but that's not the case. Basically, they actually sold it to me for $10, whatever. But so I'm just like, oh okay. Now I got you. We got the law on our side, Pete. What the frick are you guys doing here? But it's like, we got the law on our side. You can't do anything about that. Like, what are you gonna do, man? We got the freaking law. And so, So my dad's like, maybe we can keep it. Maybe there's like a slight chance that we could be able to keep it. And so I'm like, whatever, dude. So I got the So she takes us back and she gives me a pamphlet. It's like 4 pages long. And I'm sitting here like, I don't even read books, and you expect me to read this? You're out of your mind, woman. I'm just kidding. Didn't say that. But I'm just like, okay. And this, and there was this, basically, there was this, freaking, like, you have to have this, like, this specific, like, amount of, water or something, like a cage, and it's basically it's freaking 55 freaking gallons for these little guys, and they were only 1.5 inches. Like, you wouldn't expect those little things to like need that much freaking, like, that much water, but you know what, they do, they really do need that much water. It's unbelievable how freaking high maintenance these Sims can. But so I was just like, okay, let's just see how much these things cost. And they cost $200 to $100. $200 to $100 for a little aquarium. Believe that or not, but that's basically what had happened. But so we were like, okay, never mind. We're not getting this freaking, oh my god, we're not getting this freaking thing. Like no, that's too much money for it. Like, I mean, I'm not a hater. I mean, I'm a real big pets guy. I love pets. I love all of them. I love the company that they bring. But you know, I'm not willing to pay $200 for only just this one little part. But you also need, like, to think about the food that you need, and also the lights, because they are reptiles. You need all these, like, lights and stuff, all this cool little lights, like sleeping lights and all this, but they cost like freaking, I don't know, like 70 freaking dollars. Can you believe that? That's ridiculous. Like, that's too much money. For this. Like, I can't afford this. I can barely afford CSGO cases. You expect me to be able to afford this crap? You're crazy. Just kidding. But so we were like, okay, never mind. We're just gonna take this thing back. Like, I'm not gonna pay this much freaking money for this thing. So basically, we take it back, and I'm sitting here like, man, I feel really bad. I mean, I didn't know it'd be this much work for this turtle. I didn't know it'd be that much work, but it turned out that that was a lot of work involved and money. But you know what? I mean, I was like, okay, man, let's just drive back and get rid of this thing. It wasn't the turtle's fault. I told him that it wasn't his fault. It's mine. Like some freaking romantic stuff with this turtle. I don't know. Not bestiality, promise. But anyway, so these guys were just this little guy. His name was Maurice. I was gonna name him Maurice until I found out how much he really costed, but whatever. So we went back. We drove back to the store, and it didn't like say anything of like no refunds, but we expected it to not be any refunds on a freaking turtle. Like come on. But the thing is that it didn't say it on the receipt or anything, so we didn't know. So this is a freaking clock. All right, I'll put this in here. But like, I was just like, okay, whatever. Let's just go back there and test out our luck to see if we can get some of this crap out of the way. Get the sucker out of here. Just kidding. I'm not mean to animals, I promise. Don't sue me. But I'm just like, well, maybe it's worth a shot. So we get there. My dad tells me to go in and tell him that, just like, tell him all this, like, this stuff. I forgot what it is. I basically said my own thing. I didn't say that. But I was just like, well, it turned out to be a lot more work, and it cost a lot more money, and a sweet, innocent little freaking voice. And guess what she says to me? No refunds. She yells it at me, and I'm sitting here like, come on, what's your problem? So, I mean, I'm freaking 13. You can't be yelling at me like that, woman. It's rude. But, I'm just like, I'm like, dang, man, this girl has a terrible life, probably. I'm just kidding. I'm just like, I was just, I was shocked that someone would actually legitimately yell at me. Like, she didn't, it wasn't like a little, no refunds and like a regular voice. It was a firm shout voice. Like, I could tell she was just pissed at me. Like, for some odd reason, she just felt like I did something to her. Like, I chopped her legs off, fed them to a freaking, I don't know, whatever. But she just thought that I had something, like I was trying to lie to her or something. I don't know. But she just snapped at me, and I didn't appreciate that at all. I was just didn't appreciate it. I was like, no, woman, no. You're not, no. So I go and get my dad, and I'm like, apparently, store policy, no refunds. So, like, but she did say that you could exchange it for like 2 items in the store, but I don't want anything from there. Like, come on. And then she says I can get store credit. I mean, I don't even live in Florida. Come on, I don't need store freaking credit. But, so my dad was sitting there like, all right, so this is my son. Apparently you said no refunds, but did you know it's illegal to sell turtles? And then, so she was like, yeah, but no refunds. And then, like, they keep on going at it. Like, that woman won't stop saying no refunds. I'm just like, woman, give him his money back, please, so we can end this once and for all. But, so she was just like, my dad said, do you have, like, a little certificate or anything that, like, a little certificate to say, like, well, you know what, I have proof that, you know what, it's not, I have, like, a permit to sell these things. And then he would have been fine, and we would have just, been okay with it. We probably would have exchanged it for 2 stupid items or whatever. But, and it wasn't difficult. My dad has a credit card, and basically, I mean, it wouldn't have been too hard to get his money back on there, considering that they most likely didn't get there. They didn't transaction it, most likely because he didn't get the email or whatever. But, so my dad's just sitting here like, woman. I'm just kidding. He wouldn't say that. He was just like, you know what? No, it's illegal. You cannot sell these poor little animals. Like, you cannot do that. It's a freaking illegal. You expect me to, like, let this pass or something? Like, no. I'm sticking up for animals these days, woman. This is the time to shine, to let the animals be free and let them have a glorious life and whatever, all that snazzy stuff. But, you know what? My dad was relentless. He was gonna get his money back, yet mine, too. So he just sat there and was like, no refunds. And he's like, all right, fine. If you can show me the certificate, I will be fine. I'll be okay. It'll be all right. We'll just be on our way. You know what? And so she called her manager over, and apparently her manager didn't even have a certificate. Lol. I know, right? And so I'm like, wow. I'm just laughing. I'm basically laughing. I'm sitting there giggling, and so basically, like, her manager was just like, we had a guy come in, expect these turtles, and I'm just sitting there like, no one will believe you because it's freaking illegal to sell turtles. Like, you can't just have someone inspect them and like, say that it's Gucci to sell these freaking turtles. Like, it just does not work that way. And so basically, we got, my dad just said, like, you know what? No, it's illegal. We're gonna get our money back. I actually like Windows 10. It just asked me how am I satisfied, and I'm actually pretty freaking satisfied. But basically, he kept on pushing him like, dude, it's illegal. If you can show me this thing, we're all Gucci. But you know what? They didn't have it, so they gave up the fight. And they were like, all right, fine, whatever. We don't have one, so I guess we'll just give you your money back. And you know what? That just taught me a lesson, I'm just sitting here like, all right, you know what? I'm going to respect your father, kids. Respect for your father and whatever they have to say. Because 90% of the time, they're right. Or maybe 50%. Whatever. Respect them. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story. If you want to see more stories, you know what? Just hit me up in the comment section, like the video, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.